Welcome to Reporting Verbs, which we will use for summaries, paraphrases, and quotes in our writing. So what are reporting verbs? We use them every day when we report on something someone said to us, something we read about, or when we are repeating some question that was raised by someone else. Why do we need them? We will be using them in the summaries we write and in the paraphrases or quotations that we use from information we gather from our sources. We want to make sure to give credit to the original author or source, and these words connect the information to them. Here are some examples of reporting verbs used in summaries. In the first one, Johnson concludes something. In the second one, the previous studies we read about ignored something. And in the last one, Smith and some other authors demonstrated something. When we are paraphrasing, we are using the same ideas of the original text. However, we are putting those ideas in our own language. Here, we understand that Cypher has come to a conclusion about something. So we want to give credit to him for his idea and also emphasize he has ended up with this idea. Thus, the word concludes. Note that we use the present tense many times to indicate that the information is available any day in this article. The same thing is true when we quote or use the exact words of the author. There are many words to choose from, but here we use the words according to connect the information. There are many examples of reporting verbs from which you can choose. It is important that you think very carefully about the meaning you wish to convey. These words influence your reader's opinion about the attitude coming from the original source. Here you can see that reject is a stronger representation of the author's attitudes. There are several grammar considerations that we need to take into account. Here is one that is most common, the reporting verb plus that and then the main idea. The reporting verb is acknowledge, using that as a connector to the main idea of internet privacy as a growing issue. Here is a list of reporting verbs that you can use in this way. Make sure to pause the video to spend more time on the list. In addition, one more grammatical form cannot be followed immediately by that, and uses an object of a person or thing in the phrase, along with the connecting word, if needed, and then one of the following words such as because, as, by, in terms of, for, or that. Here the reporting verb refutes is used with the object, the claim, which was made by Smith, and then that is used to introduce the claim that Smith made. In the next example, the studies are highlighting in the present tense. The object of the disadvantages and then, in terms of, introduces the means of how the studies highlighted these things. Finally, the research validates, which is the reporting verb, the object, which is the argument. And that introduces the information that the argument consisted of. Here's a list of reporting verbs that need to be used in this manner. Again, pause the video for a longer look at this list. Thanks for watching.